Greetings today, the 25th of April 2025. This is our Amba history. And in our Amba history today, I'm going to be bringing to you a number of issues that you're supposed to know. And these issues that you're supposed to know are issues that many of us already know. And so, getting into our Amba history today, we want to let you know that God is still on our side and God is our portion. Before we go ahead, I'd like to call this man of God in who is always encouraging and assuring us of our faith and standing with God. Let me bring in.
And you know my name. I give you glory. Abba Father, you know me. You know my name. Abba Father, you know me. You know my name. Abba Father, you know me. You know my name. You know my name, oh daddy. I can see your hand in my life. Lord, I see your love upon me. Every time I look around, now you are the see. Every time I turn around, now you are the view. I dey hear your voice in my heart. Lord, I feel your love over me. Every time I look around, now you are the see. Every time I turn around, now you are the pillow. I'm a father, you know my name. Papa, you know me. Yelele, 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 yelele. Yelele, 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 yelele. Yeah, yeah. Jesus, your love, now oh. My master, your kindness, now wonder oh. Every time I look around, now you are the sea. Every time I turn around, now you are the sea.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you, Brother Sama, for that assurance to the people of Ambazonia. Yes, Ambazonian people. I know say thing the day way we give a talk 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time, 5 time, 6 time, 7 time, 8 time, up to 10 time. Make we call to people they make they hear fine. Yes, I come for tell Ambazonia and say we did for a very, very hot period. And this hot period na say wait, na time where all mungang, all koni, all lie. You don't finish La Republic a mop and a hand. And La Republic don't be very confused for way to way it gave for do. And so it touch this one, they touch this one, they touch this one, they touch this one, they touch this one. I want for tell Ambazonia and then say if some time day for we period for Ambazonian them, like Ambazonian them, since after the game where Britain, France, and La Republique, they be play with we. and the eye of we papa, then they start for open in that early stage. And it will be time to go into war, for fight, turn up. But God, it will restrain them, make them no fight. Because if they will go in for fight for that time, Britain way, it be there like big brother for we, if we don't join hands with our persecutors, La République du Cameroon, through France, they will just join hand, finish we, and then completely make we for lost sight for we history, for no get no idea for which I will come out. Because some of we were there today, at that early stage, as they kill people then today, sometimes they don't kill some of us. Because some of we be born for that time where we parents they be strong. They talk say no. This thing where it don't happen so, not slavery. But many people they know they understand. And La Republic too, if we get some big game where be the play, I wait to be the game. The game between I say they be don't start for pick up some of we people them when Ambazonian them. They fulfill them. They give them small thing. They confuse. Then they finally go bring in this is where they talk say Mimbo. Introduce with people inside Mimbo. They start for drink. Not be only for their house them, but they start for drink right for inside office the way they be work for inside. And so that poison, it be they enter them small, until finally they capture a number of our parents. They become drunkards. And when they don't capture them, they become drunkards. They will sell anything for take and buy Mimbo. They will even sell their picking them, sell all coffee, in fact, sell even land in order to buy that poison. And when they will start to drink that poison, I tell when I say their head be chakara and confusion, they wake up. What will be the confusion? They be some of them be the support La République du Cameroon, some will be slaves. Some of them be the fight say no. We will not continue with this kind of people them. And because we not be get gun them, we not be get white man them where it be like now with Papa for Europe, since we own where we been at Britain. If we don't already sell we chop white mob, then they pretend. So we not be there for we for fight so they succeed. Then some ambassadors the way they will be very passionate. They check say they will join hands with one another. Only for can discover say the hand the way they join with one another, some of the way they be join hand, it be not people them. La Republic we don't already capture them. Capture them with not only money, but with booze. Their head don't confuse now. They don't be practical, and they don't be people the way they drink Mimbo, they drunk. And their senses nobody work again. Now, as slave them, they don't ever know the freedom where our forefathers they be know. Because gradually La République if we use a method, poison our father them. That means the people the way they be know them very well. La République poison them. Many of them die where they not tell the history for their picking them. And then somewhere they be managed for escape, where their papa be tell them the story, why they no go study for Yamondi, and why they no go study for any place for Douala or for Nchang. They send them for Nigeria, send them for America, send them for Britain, as they dey study for all that places dem, they dey begin to understand a little bit. And some of them wey they be dey study for that places dem, La Republic be dey find out. When you find say you been as somebody wey you get sense, where tomorrow if you make ambassador dem be free, they will give you some small position, then give you some small allowance, give you some title wey you no get nothing for do, like a Monzo and other people dem of his category. And when they discover say they no fit capture you for that way, the next thing I say, they go try all means for poison or dedicate money on top the altar of Satan. When they don't dedicate that money, they give am for you, your head come out. And as so you born pikin, the pikin dem begin see how you dey drink, you dey smoke, you dey drunk, your palava na pleasure, follow all kind woman. When your pikin dem can't see say na so e be, they say, na life this. That is why today, as they talk for we, many young people them between 30, 40, 45 years, they be drunkards. They don't get the sense of Ambazonia. Many of them, they follow and they don't join La Republic du Cameroon. And with that, they live a life where be very, very wayward. A life where they don't get head. That is, they don't know which way they go. And they live this kind of life. But we want to tell Una Ambazonians, especially the young ones them, say we will get country where it will be a free country. And for inside that free country, you be fit work. You be fit do things the way they will make you be a real person tomorrow. Now go into the history of Ambazonia from 1961. You go discover say company the way they exist before, where we don't sing them for here, talk them for here, ring bell for here. But some young people, where they born them 30, 40 years ago, they don't already take the opium of La Republic du Cameroon. When did they hear for here, it pass common for day. Because the slavery mentality, it don't enter bill for their hearts plenty. So in our Amba history, we be out here for tell you exactly which way you get for no. And for tell you which way you get for no, we make sure say we take you right back for begin dig at this thing the way you don't grow up. La Republic use their method for brainwashing, for make us say, make do not teach you now this history, so that tomorrow you go turn up for your history. That's why they will start small, move teacher the way they talk we own talk, bring teacher the way they don't know we history and they don't know we language. Because a people where they don't know where they come out, they are cursed. Because they go live like saying a balok. When no be balok. When are just because say they don't know. And when we come like elderly people for tell this story, so young men the way they don't get no nothing, their head don't be in a permanent head damage, PhD water, because PhD we no get common sense. What did they for your head? Now water, PhD way no fit initiate anything for do for yourself and for the people where they come for your back. So you just be a useless man. And at the game that will Republic, he really wants say make una where una day for back. Because as for me and a group of us where we be elderly, some of us don't learn. But unfortunately, La Republic still play games. That is why I want to applaud the kind deliverer, the kind president where God, it don't give way. It not be a noise maker. But when he sees you being ignorant, it will come out for put you online. And that is the reason of our Amba history. Yes, we don't come for tell Ambazonians, say, as we president come up in an audio message, he explained them very well. So when they talk of a referendum, it means say, na country where they be one. Or it means say, na people the way they don't marry, they get marry certificate. Now when they want for separate, now if we call referendum, it go work for that kind of people then. But people the way they get nanjumba, where they never marry, they don't get marriage certificate. They don't get nothing where they bind them together. Apart from say, they don't play the nanjumba, they get 7 picking them. They get 10 picking them. Now that 7 picking and 10 picking them, or how many picking them you get them, if we never marry, that man and that woman, they no fit make referendum. Say whether they go stay or they go separate. It no fit be a referendum. Now referendum they work when if that man and that woman, they be don't marry and they be one. So our president come up for tell Ambazonians and say, the Republic don't play game, they so they check say they go use na grammatica for make say that stupid thing where they be doing for 1960 where they say we and yes and we. When are the same thing, oh, we for inside that they are oppressive, dirty language. Now for we beautiful language say yes, and yes for we beautiful language. When you translate them for that they are dirty, oppressive, terrorist language, it go be na say we. They can't put them. We don't know. Many people they go talk say yes. Many people they go talk say no. I mean, any people they go talk say we. Many people talk say yes. When are the same thing? They no fit cajole we again. For tell we say okay, we will just make referendum. That is why I pity people they like Chris Anu where he talk plenty. He open him up talk plenty. But simple etymology, simple definition of words, the root meaning of words, it just hear them from outside, then jump inside. So when I be first hear the talk say referendum, I laugh. I say, check, Papa God, you today, oh, you leave this kind of country, man, me they can't talk this trash. Because you don't know. Now, Ambazonians, make a repeat. We president don't talk about, but make a repeat. If Ambazonian them, they talk say, okay, we go do referendum. That means say automatically they don't agree. Say they will be one country with La Republic of Cameroon, where it no be don't exist, and it never exist, and it no go exist. So for talk about referendum for we Ambazonians, as Christopher Anobi they talk, as he say sometimes na stupidity or na foolishness, or na say don't chop bribe, or na say don't know the meaning of the word. And my conclusion na say he don't know the meaning. So Mr. Anu, would tell you say when we talk of referendum, we talk about one country from the word go, and according to their independent day, they be being a one country. And so when that one country, it they maltreat other tribe them, the tribe them fit decide come together, talk say they don't want to stay with that country again. But they be one from the day of their independence. Then from that day, they feel start to talk about referendum. Anu, you hear no? Because La Republique, 1st of January, where they get their independence, we, the British Southern Cameroon, Ambazonia, will not be there with them lie. So talking about referendum, in order to work for this kind situation, because we know we get independence together with them. If we don't get independence together with them, 1961, 1st October, you know, for tell we, the British Southern Cameroon say, okay, when I go join La République du Cameroon for get independence, or when I go join British Nigeria for get independence. They don't for ask them so. They be asked them so because if we as a country, self-governing, get our own day of independence, our boundaries in day, up till tomorrow, the for talk say, okay, that other language where if you use them, it no go be na referendum anu, it will be na plebiscite. But just like no country in the world, it get 2 dates of independence. Just like nobody in the world, apart from the Republic of Cameroon, where I don't see say one man to get about 5 days of birth, and different year the way they born them. Some the day where they be get football age, some the day where they get professional age, some the day where they get their normal age. So if you bring all this together, you'll see now only in the Republic of Cameroon where one person get different dates of birth, and now only in the Republic of Cameroon where they want to get different dates of their independence. They declaim Ambazonia, say be their own, because on the 1st of October, La République du Cameroon, it will be deceived for check say our 1st of October, it will automatically be 1st of January. You know, now people the way they reason backward. When they don't drink, watch how I kill you slowly. You know what that mean? Go and find out. Take the first letter of that word and then form it together. You go see what way it go give you. It say, watch how I slowly kill you. Just take the first letter for that word and then you pronounce the name by yourself. Now, when they don't drink that thing, they also go drink booze, also drink alcohol. That is what way I call and say the devil in solution. When they don't drink all that in them, their senses they pass of a backhead. That's why they are reasoning. It been of a backhead. And when it comes to stealing and lies, they be expert in lies. Yes. If you want to learn how to tell lies, you need to apply for the Republic of Cameroon. You don't need to go for any school. Just on the streets and in their offices, they go teach you the mechanism and the macroism and the mechanical and the tactics and techniques of lies telling. I don't feel describe them because me I not be one of them. That's who La Republique is day. And if you want for, but I beg you, no trial, I beg you, better cross with Ambazonia. Ambazonia will teach you the truth, tell you how to work straight, remove the conny where La Republique don't put over your belly, either physically, spiritually, or otherwise. Ambazonia will teach you how to come out. That's why our president, if he take time, he explained for Ambazonia them the meaning of plebiscite and the meaning of referendum. Say referendum now for people the way they be like one country, where they get their independence the same. Make I take a practical example where if they want to do any referendum in Africa now, where did they agitate? Now the South for Nigeria, that is the Yoruba people them. Now the Biafra people them, and then now which people, the Hausa people them. Now these 3 categories of people, if they want to separate from Nigeria, they must go through a referendum. That one are the only way where they feel separate from that country. Because Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba, they will agree during the time of their independence for B1. So they be one country. When I hear me no, but Ambazonia and La Republic of Cameroon, from the days of British Southern Cameroons, then they can't change them as chief people then. They put and say West Cameroon. Because they play their game, they come. There's nothing like West Cameroon in the United Nations. Which way they for them are British Southern Cameroons. But La Republic can't play their game because they will know the mechanism, the macro, they will know the techniques where they work as small. For come make and say, they take we come, join them together. So they talk say West Cameroon. But they forget to know, say British Southern Cameroons be there, and British Northern Cameroon it be there. So during the time of this their game, the British Northern Cameroon, if we don't already agree before the independence for join Nigeria. So their boundary, where it be there between Nigeria and Northern Cameroon, Northern Nigeria and Northern Cameroon, it be frozen. So when you hear some other guy where they call and say, Chia, wait you. Any worker talk say Northern Cameroon and Southern Cameroon, they give a come together. No, because they don't distort history. And some of them be out for distort and destroy and make the people of Ambazonia, British Southern Cameroons, may they give up. Now, why there will be a British Southern Cameroons and a British Northern Cameroon? Now, because these people, their cultures, it not be the rhyme, will be very different and unique from Nigeria and from the Republic of Cameroon. So even during the days of Republic of Cameroon and their West Cameroon where they will give way, we were not on the same page. So France, if it is study we, and they use their Waja board, then so they use their philosophy. So they go ahead and use necromancer. And that necromancer, and I say they consult with demons for find out how they fit actually handle us. Some of them they come home with real Munyongo, a singer group. Then some of them come out with all these other fraternal society then. And they go into Amok, Rosicrucian, Freemason, and so they recruit people. They put them for inside, they put them for inside. And the way they know if it agree, because they be know they are God, and they want to do exploit. As they don't agree, they poison them. Like Gomjwa. They poison our beloved brother Gomjwa. And then the other people, when they discover, say, these people, they be very, very intelligent, sensitive, what did they do? They buy them. Corruption, it enter them. And the one way they know be fit for corrupt them, they pursue them till they send them out of this world. But I want to tell we, Ambazonians, we don't get a situation where, we don't get somebody where God will tell you, say, go ahead. I need to go ahead. And that's why we did succeed. Please, Ambazonians, join hands with this interim government. Join hands in your county. Join hands in your LGA. Come in for your draft. Draft the federal draft. Where Savannah, if you don't host them, Midland, you host them. And then Atlantic, it just host them. The draft is still going on. And above all, I want to tell Ambazonian them, where did they listen for me now? Now this media, it make them, we get a number of things the way they go on, verify with we. And that way, it make it go on. Now this media, where would they inside? What we call and say ABC Amba TV. Ambazonians, I want to talk, say this ABC Amba TV, just like the fight where we the fight, where it cost we a lot. It cost we blood. That is our people where they kill them. It cost we property. That means our houses the way they burn them. And it cost we money. That means say we brother and sister the way they day abroad, where they know they chop their full chop. They take some more they send them. So also ABC, it no be na sugar and bread for on top free plate. We they pay, and they pay plenty for make we be able to talk for this ABC. I want to talk for Ambassador the way they listen for me. Say please, ABC, it get a club where they call and say ABC club. That means say you be an Ambazonian. We want for support. Say we will continue for talk with the way they talk for out here. Please the way if you send your support, so that we will pay the bill the way we get for pay as far as this ABC it be concerned. And number two, now say ABC get a uniform where it depict say 1961 we will get with independence. So ABC don't bring out some wonderful rapper where if you never get your own, please hurry up. Make you not talk tomorrow say I no be no. Yes, you will get this rapper for the cost plenty. $100. You will get your own rapper. Then you will sew either your jumper, or you sew tanchiki, or you sew agbada, or you sew which other name again? No, where Ambassador, you know, so we get plenty name them no. And this name them they fine. You don't ever know about tanchiki. Oh my God! When you go see me, I go come up with my tanchiki and agbada and jumper and fulere. No fulere, no be close. I did talk so. Okay, and then other thing the way we go use them. When you see we for day, no checks will be very special people. Yeah, will be only special say we don't get we own, but we'll just be like you. That is why with the talk before time, say make you do get your own now. If you call me, if you don't know how to get them, me I go put you how you go get them, and then you feel sew them, they wear them for your skin. You wait there for Amba land. Be very careful. Oh. If you want wear them, wear them with real care. Except you get the Holy Ghost fire where go to burn around you. Then if you wear them, waka. But if you don't get Holy Ghost fire, and you get a juju, no say you be in the mouth of lions. Because the juju of La Republic, it go beat your juju hands down. Because of their lifestyle that. Anyway, which way would you talk now say, ABC, it need your support. And this support, it need them now. Because this 2023, ABC2, it don't reach out for support which way this interim government do right back at home. And so we plead with you for get in touch with us so that we will get this thing where it will work. All right, Ambazonians, we will get this musical break. After the musical break, we will come right back, and then I will share a few more things with you, and then we'll call and say bye-bye for today. And when we want go today, no, just go. All right, we will listen.
Now you are the see every time I look around. Now you are the feel. Abba Father, you know me, you know my name. Abba Father, yeah, you know me, you know my name. Papa, you know my name, Abba Father, you know me, you know my name.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my brother, for that musical break and that assurance. I know, say, people them from Bazonia, they know, say, Papa God, he know their name. And that's why they do rejoice. And that's why we do rejoice. Okay, we will take this person away, the social struggle for call. We will know which way they talk. Uh-huh. Hello? 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 Yes, please. You are on ABC Live. Yes. Yeah, Pa. Hello. Hello. No, you dey talk so with the Dutch. If you listen for me from the beginning, you go hear how I don't talk very, very clearly. Say Britain is sell we for La République du Cameroon through France. And this fight, go back and listen for what we had to talk today, Pa. You know, say at the talk which way we don't talk. Yes. Go finish up. Yes. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Waka. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is here. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yes, nothing. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, 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 pa, that's fine. That's fine. You know, this thing, this amen. 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 Ta- yeah. Right. Right. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. 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 Came out from nowhere. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. Amen. Yes. Amen, pa. Amen. Thank you very much, pa. You know, as you talk so goose head, it just run around my body all completely because way to way you talk. Now the real thing way it really, really happened. Thank you very, very much. But you know, give for apologize for time we don't take them because this particular platform it be made for people like you where you get this opportunity to come educate Ambazonians them for what way did you do. What do I go talk about Pandangam na say just like many other people, the way they claim say they don't go school, but it don't be an elderly man, and sometimes this deceit of the word, like president don't wake up explain them, and as me I don't start for explain and two for here. Say if the words they feel confused because no be like republic we bring out this word say referendum again. Now this our big mouth friend way they call and say Chris Anu, you know, whether na la republic put them for a head, say make you talk amo with the connection, the way we hear say he get and with la republic, you know, then he check say when you can't throw away that talk so, ambassador they will just take and swallow them. And you pandangam, I go talk say sincerely speaking, if it been at the confusion of the word, but at least it don't play a part. And I sure say with this education, where the president it don't come at can talk, and some of we don't go small book and we don't understand the etymology of words, we dey try for explain them. I sure say you too, it go pick am up. Say they need to make even in a referendum, they need to make referendum two times. And referendum they need to make them for country where now two different countries. Now plebiscite, now what way they don't already do. because we know be being a part and parcel of La Republic of Cameroon. So they need to do plebiscite 2 times. Just like people in the way man not to get independence, country not to get independence 2 times. Now only La Republic of Cameroon where one man will get several dates of birth, you know, now only for La Republic of Cameroon. But for all the other countries where I don't work, I never see one man, he get just 1.5 date of birth. He get only 1 date of birth. But La Republic of Cameroon, anything the worker, because now crooked people and now crooked people. Now, British man, now a very stingy, cunning, and crafty man, where we don't realize and recognize, say, the game where they be play with we, some interest will be for back, where Britain they be sell we. That one, it don't be very, very clear. Say, France, it just come in for be supportive of the game where Britain, it be do on we, the people of British Southern Cameroons, where we be been under their custody. It's just like say, you get a big brother, or you get papa, where you get longer truth, they go sell you. Then you grow up or be a slave. Now, when you can realize, say, this slavery where they inside, no be actually something where you vote up, then you can now find your way for come out. Yes, as you don't talk, me too, I don't talk at the beginning of this work, of this particular program. Say, if we people, we wake up for go with war at that time where SCNC we just realize, say, a day so, they don't sell we. If they will start war at that time, Britain and France, they will join together, they completely wipe us out. We know for be in existence. That one, it be very clear. But Papa God will know all things. He leave them until this time where we talk for day now. So we tell we say, okay, my picking them, time don't correct. Oh yeah, go. Then he give we somebody where he get not only the technical know-how, but he get the wisdom and the administrative prowess. That is why Dr. Sako, he not be all and all. He don't discover, say, he get the wisdom for put people that in different places, since many hands they do light work, but unfortunately, he not be God. He don't choose some people they win are armed robbers. Someone they win are chief people them. Someone they win are Southern Cameroonians, as you don't talk, where they hate themselves. Yes, so we get all this plurality and polarity of people inside our midst. But what we go do? God where he don't put on our head. We don't choose that God for be the papa where we go follow. And any sensitivity where we sense is not reach, and any tough thing where we not feel reach for do we commit them for your hands. Because by our strength, we don't go fit get back our country. But when we join with ye, with our Papa God, then commit the thing for your hand, and be very positive and very optimistic. Say, now time this way, Papa God don't talk, say, we will get back with land. And because he own crowd, now 2 or 3 people. So President Sako to look for 2 or 3 people where they feel work hand in groups with him. And I want to tell you, Pa, now to talk personally for you now. Pardon, President Sako don't get one man where I fit up my cap, talk, say this man, he don't sell himself for la Republic. He don't sell himself for Ambazonian people there. The man, Mr. Eric Ate, the vice president of President Sako. Now, one of the best choices that way, we don't get them since this interim government will start. All the other chief people, then where they be around you, all that kind of thing them. Mr. Eric Ate don't prove, say, even when he talk, oh my God. Now say it will be very occupied. I don't make it so make it come for with Amba history. But as you don't talk about one of these, I go catch you, I go tie you, I go catch you with prayer, bring them for here. Make it come share something with the Ambazonian people. And Pa, I beg, anytime where a day on the forum, please come in at any moment, because you talk, say, Pandangam, Paluma, and some of the way they don't go, they will go for UN, and Pa be day. So Pa don't be an elderly man, and sometimes, like I don't talk, the definition of words and the application of words, if you begin confused in this day of knowledge and wisdom and understanding, And especially when it comes for a canny, crafty, loud mouth talking person like Anu, where he first started the word referendum. I never ever hear La Republic of Cameroon even talk about referendum. No. Now all the people, they don't buy them over, they don't already talk. Wilbur talk say, when we go wake up, La Republic will be able to quell we down or for defeat we. And in this way they happen. I go back talk say a time go come where they go even beg for this federation, they no go get up. The time don't reach. But which side some of these people then they? We don't know whether which side they stand. Now, La Republic know say if we go group by group, they know how to infiltrate group. And group now their master plan. But when you stand as a government, there is no way where they will penetrate. Yeah, they don't penetrate all the other small group them, capture them. That's why they are leaders now leaders of their personal self, or a few gullibles, the way they still benefit one thing or the other from these group leaders. And La Republic will be very happy because they don't try to cause confusion. They bring out Marianta, bring out Chris Anu. I don't know which one way they want to bring them out now. You know, they try for, of course, Ayukta baby don't start and well, La Republic don't already pocket it form a parallel government. I try for call and say interim government. It no work because Ambazonians, they don't be foolish people there. So La Republic will wake up, try for make and say make you get interim government number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, but it no work. Like SDF start when Ayondo Black first start a party, they deal with it. But when they see say it be the progress, they say, okay, now what do we do with all this party then? We infiltrate them. Then in a country of about 16 million people, you have 300 and something political parties. What is that? That one are just for fragment the people them, brainwash them, use their juju, use their mystical powers for subjugate the people, may do not turn up, do what they get for do. So they want to play the same game with our interim government. But you know, Waka, some of the people they call themselves leaders, they form themselves in groups only for fight against the interim government. Then you find people like Bohabet, Akwanga, Ayabacho, who again, all of them are Baakuro, people who don't have nothing. They come join together for form a group for fight against the interim government. In no still worker. Interim government is stay apart. Leave the group that make they run their business. They ton come fall only back for interim government. Interim government never stop them for fight La Republic, get back our land in their own way. But they go because some of them they now actually for business. Somewhere they count 30-something years, 40-something years. Now their business. And when they say interim government be the major obstacle of their business, they're not the one for join. So that we will work together as you don't talk, pa. So we know all these things. But you know what? Today not be like yesterday. Because today, now the government of Ambazonia, by God, and God know past all people them. And these people them, they go struggle. They go meet up with the rock. Now, if I tell you the number of coup d'etat, the way they don't plan them for against Dr. Sako, where it not be against, where it be against the people of Ambazonia and against this interim government, you not go believe. But Dr. Sako no be a superman. Now just God, where it is sustain ye. Because when you do the will of God for the people of God, definitely you will get the support of God. And that's where we are today, Pa. So I want to thank you so much for bringing out that very point. Say plebiscite and referendum, they are words where we not mention them again. because these, how do you call them? They call them international community. They check say we be black fools and we be idiots. I will be monkey them for bush. But they don't know say civilization will start for Africa and only say we be deny God. They do other funny things and they can't take over. And then use manipulation and go into metaphysics and get contact with devils where they don't get power more than God. That is why this interim government, it beat all of them down, hands down, with all their mystical and metaphysical and mystical and mysterious ways of carrying out issues. But this interim government, it get only one spirit, and that is the Spirit of God. And with this Spirit of God, we go make sure, say we enter, we land. And God know the go with the many. He like for go with many. But when many deny for go with he could go with a few way they agree for go with he. And that is why the Ambazonian people, they don't agree for go with God and we see God in handwork today. So today, Ambazonian people, now here we will stop with story on Amba history, and we look forward for getting you tomorrow again on our Amba history. And I want to emphasize again, say with trouble now Britain bring them. If you point finger, go reach for anywhere. We know say the first people, the way they be criminals, where all this genocide, the blood, they go for their head. Now the British people. Then followed by La Republic of Cameroon, and of course followed by France, where they use them, where they be very near to us. So now so way their crime will be distributed. Once again, thank you very much, and God bless you. Please don't go away, because immediately after this, we will get another program where it will come on the air right now. It be a very new program where they introduce them today for the first time. And so don't go away and listen to this program by our Ma Rachel. May God bless the people of Ambazonia. And don't forget, ABC Amba TV needs your support.
Jesus, you said I be a picky.